Before we begin, here's a quick look at the finished results so you can see what we'll be making together. Make sure you have your materials ready, relax, and let's get started. These are not the only beads that can be used for bracelet. We have different types of beads to be used for bracelet. We have a bigger holes. That one we are going to be using 2 or 3 strands. Hello everyone, welcome to class. Welcome back again. So today I'll be teaching you how to make a crackle beads bracelet. Even if you've never beaded before, you understand this class. So let's move on. These are the materials you're going to be needing: a pair of scissors, crackle beads. You have to pour it inside the bowl, and then you will need an elastic thread as well, 1.0 mm, and then a pair of pliers. These are what you are going to need: this nose plier and then this cutter. And this is optional, fishing line. I only use this because I don't have a bead stopper. I will use this because it will help me with an easy access with the beads. I don't really understand. Just watch what I'm doing, you're going to understand. So let's move on. Let's go straight to why we are here. Okay, first of all, what we are going to be doing at first is going to measure our wrist. At the moment, I don't have a measuring tape over here, but I know the size of my wrist, so that is what I'm going to be using. But if you're going to be using this bracelet as your business, what you have to do is you are going to go to a beading shop, and then you tell them that you want a plate. I've forgotten the name that they used to call it, but I'll attach it in the video. Don't worry, the picture of the plate is like a plate that has sizes of the wrist from small to big. So that will be helpful to you if you want to use it as a business, because you cannot be asking your clients their size of their wrist. Some you can ask. If the person is bigger, you can ask, but that plate will be very, very helpful to you. So let's get into the video. First of all, you are going to be cutting your thread, your elastic thread, into a favorable size that you are okay with, but I believe it should be a bit longer. Yes. So let's put this aside. These are our beads. Like I said, these are crackle beads. You should make sure that you put it inside the bowl, because crackle beads are very, very delicate. When it falls, it's going to break. So this is the length I'm going to be working with. This is the length. So this is where the fishing line becomes important to me. This is my own options. You can as well pass it through your own, like you can use needle or thread to do it. So I'm going to cut this amount. It's not really big. This a bit cut this small size. Then I'm going to pass it through the fishing line. So this is what we are going to be having. I don't know if you can see it. This is what we are going to be having. So before we start, we are going to be tying a reasonable knot over here to ensure that the bead will not stop, like not fall. Sorry, the bead is not going to be falling after we thread it inside. So my thread has fallen. Let's pick it. So this is my knot right here. The bead is not going to fall if you bring a knot over here. So let's get into it. I already know the size of my wrist. I'm going to be needing only 20 crackle beads to do this. So all we are going to do is just keep arranging it on it. Just be putting the beads, be threading it on it like this. Then you're going to be, you pull it down so it gets to the last knot. You can see that it's not falling down. So this is what we are going to be doing. You should make sure that you thread all the 20 beads. I don't know the size of your wrist. It can be 16, 20, 22, 50. So you just put everything there, and then you get back to the video. So I'm going to be putting my own beads on 20 beads on this line, and then I'll meet you there. So this is my exact amount for my wrist. So if you want to be more sure, all you have to do is, this is no longer important now, so all you have to do is you just cross this on your arm like this. You see, it's sizable to your arm, to your waist. But if you want it a bit loose, you can add one. Anyhow you want it to fit on your wrist, just do it. So if you arrived at this, then you're doing very good. What we are going to do next is set this one aside, and then we are going to be working on our charms, connecting our charms and then jam rings. Then we attach it to the bracelet. So this is what we call jam rings. This is the smaller size of jam. We have a bigger size of jam rings. Those ones are used for bags, and this is what we call charms. We have different types of charms. We have a bigger one, we have candy charms, a whole lot. But this is what I have at the moment. So I'm going to be teaching you how to attach the jam rings to the charms, then you put it on the bracelet. So let's get into it. So with your jams, it comes like this. What you're going to do is just put your nose plier inside, then you're going to open it like this. Then you attach your other charms, your other jam rings. Then you just put your how do you call it, sorry, you're going to just put you just attach your charms on it like this. I hope you're seeing it. We already have these other jam rings in it as well, so all you have to do is you are going to close it back. I'm going to use this to just aid it to close it back. I've already spot my own, but it's nothing. Make sure your own is not spot like my own. Okay. I pressed it so much, so it's just done like this. I can still do it nicely, but I don't want to make this video too long because we have other ones to shoot as well. So let's just close this like this. So make sure if you are doing your own, you don't press it too much. I just lost that jam. This is how it's going to be. I don't know if you can see it. This is how it's going to be. So we are just going to pass our elastic thread through the last jam rings. Pass it through like this. Then we have it here like this. So we are going to untie the knots we made at the very end from the start. We are going to untie it. Okay, so let me just cut it. That is why it's good to make your thread longer. At the moment our charms is attached. You can make 3 charms, you can put 3 charms, but what I'll tell you is, if you want to put like about 2 charms on it, if your beads are like 20 or 15, you should make sure that if you thread like 5 or 10 beads on the line, then you put your charms in between, then you put the other one at the very last end. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so here we are now. Look, so we are going to I'm going to thread like add like two beads on it. Then this is what we are going to do now. We are going to just tie it. Look at what I'm doing. Just going to tie it like twice. That's how I used to tie my own. Twice. This one. Just tie it again. 2. So once we are done tying, you would have to pass this elastic thread into this next bead so that you hide this knot. So I cannot just put it together. So I'm going to still attach my fishing line. I'm going to attach it like this. Sorry. I'm just going to attach it like this, and it's like this, and then I'm going to pass it through this bead facing it, pass it through like this. I don't know whether you can see it. Okay, so that's just it. Going to pass it, so now what I'm going to do is remove this fishing line, and then I don't know why it's becoming so hard. So I'm done passing it. This is how it's going to look. This is how it's going to be. So what we are going to do is just cut this both side, and then just cut again. I did not even cut it back. Then you just tie this like this. There should be an excess cord like this. You can save for both sides. This one too. This. We are good to go. I did two. We are good to go. So this is what we have. I believe it's a very simple tutorial to follow. Your bracelet is not going to cut no matter how. You know, some people actually use glue after tying the knot, but it makes it look so tacky. So this is my own idea. There is no way it's going to cut. See, there is no way it's going to cut. I hope this tutorial was helpful. So see you in the next video. Bye.